Hey guys, what's up? Maik Wiedenbach here. The next vlog of my prep. So whenever you watch somebody prepping for a show, right, it's always like beast mode, 24/7, no days off, do or die. Stop. You know who's killing it? Single moms at Walmart with 2 jobs because their deadbeat dad left them, okay? Bodybuilding is, repeat after me, a luxury. It means you live in a wealthy country where there's an abundance of food, AC gyms, and you have access to a masseur, a coach like me, etc., etc. Like, look, I'm lifting weights for an hour here, 57 legs in New York City. That's not exactly difficult, okay? So all this tough guy, tough girl nonsense has to stop. Now, with that out of the way, the next thing you're expecting, so today being a push day, is of course me doing this, right? 6 guys assisting me. No. You know what grows muscles? This. So, when I train chest, I start very, very unspectacular, very boring with uncrossovers. As the name indicates, I uncross over the cable, okay? This keeps my shoulders open, happy, and healthy. So that's the first thing I do. From there on, if that's taken or I need a double, I do some pull-aparts. Again, shoulders locked, tricep flexed, squeeze tight. And then, my favorite topic, scapular retraction. So, putting my scapulars down, holding them tight, squeeze. So this is how I want to be when I bench, with my scapulars down and back, okay? So, this will be the first 10 minutes without the rant, and then I go into my actual workout. Now with the ranting out of the way and the warm-up, more like getting ready ups, we shall start training. So, here we are. What, Mike, using the flat bench? You never use the flat bench. That is correct. It has its purpose. You can use it just pretty light in the mid-range, just about here, to activate your chest, okay? Yes, I'm not doing full reps, I got that. So here I would do like 3 to 4 sets, nowhere near failure, because then comes the big enchilada, or chalupa, the floor press. Kind of my all-time favorite, really, because you really can't cheat, and you also can't get injured. So if you're training by yourself, that's a huge benefit. So I hope I don't embarrass myself now. Talking and training is hard. So I would go up, just touch and go. So as you can see, I'm treating them almost like singles. So I would get 5 reps, do this whole thing as a cluster set. So 5, rest 15 seconds, do another 5, another 5. Why? Well, the cluster set enables me to train a little bit harder and with a higher weight than I could in just a continuous set. And the setup makes it easy for me to rest the bar in between. Whereas if I was on an incline bench, I would have to go back, or dumbbells I would have to put them down. Whereas here it just comes down, I shake the hands off, and I go on. So then comes my beloved mechanical drop set. So that can be done with dumbbells, which is version A. So we're looking at push flies, then squeeze press, as the name indicates, you squeeze the dumbbells together. And then you could do regular presses. And then a couple baby reps in between, you know, just to get that extra little bit of blood out. If you're like me and you're more partial to cables, you would So the way I would play it is you get 5 reps or so just parallel in the flies. You come a tad lower, just down here. Then you can go into push flies and then into presses. And if you're adventurous, you can get a couple of baby reps in here. And then, since this is a bodybuilding channel, hitting a pose, see what you look like, really squeezing the chest and smile. Okay, this is a push day, but I've done so much pressing already that I wouldn't do that much shoulder work. Also, shoulder is one of my better body parts. So I mostly work on the roundness, meaning meter delt. So today, all I would do is so-called X-Men. Just have a slight lean forward. Because remember, whatever's on top works. So if I'm standing like this, I'm actually doing a front raise, right? The slight lean, I get the meter delt involved. And I would just give it a quick hold on the top, on each, just to really feel the muscle contracting. And then, and you're probably gonna make fun of me for that, I finish up with a pump sequence with my, as you can see, very trusted and very old band. But I would simply go in a regular curl, and as I fatigue, in a hammer curl, and then from there on into an overhead press. It can be behind the neck or in front. So I would just run like 3 to 4 cycles, and I find that the extra pump and the capitalization is actually really helpful. And then for the tricep, I'd finish up with a sort of a drop set. So I would start high here, and then as I fatigue, I slide down even further. It's just easy on the elbows, and then I would, practice my posing, where I go into like a side tricep, see how things are looking. So overall, I feel pretty good about the progress. As I said in the last video, the challenge is always my medication. So like tonight, I slept 3 hours. Doesn't make it easy to train, but everybody's got problems, everybody's got something. And thanks guys for watching, and speak soon. Maik out.